feeling? You have the huge crowd. You're just doing this at home, you know?
You know, I think I did a pretty good job of trying to not let that get to me. Everyone was telling me, you know, that not feed into the crowd, because sometimes I fight with a lot of emotion, and I let myself really get into it. So I did a pretty good job of not letting myself let that take over, and also the UFC did a good job by keeping me in the back so long. We were ready to go, and then it was like, okay, we're waiting. We were waiting for like, 20, 30 minutes, I don't know. So by at some point I just said, you know what, I'll wait till I get in the hallway to amp up again and get in the cage, and that's how I did it.
You know, doing it, I mean, it looks like a good future for UFC in Phoenix, you know? I mean, look at this crowd, it's just amazing.
Yeah, man, I mean, we sold out, I think, or close to it, and the crowd was loud, so hopefully they come back soon, man. Hopefully, you know, can rack up a couple more wins, maybe get close to get on that main card, finally see what happens.
Did he rattle you when he caught you off guard?
Yeah, I didn't know what happened for a second. Caught me slipping.
Able to get back. How does it feel to get a victory here?
Man, I'm glad I got out of that. Came away with the win, a finish on top of that. You know, he was tough. I was caught thinking in there a little bit. I hurt my right hand, and I was trying to figure out some ways to go around it and how to just keep the action going without getting reckless. That was my main thing. I'm trying to find this medium between being reckless, being patient. Sometimes I'm either too patient or I'm too reckless. So I'm trying to find that medium while I'm actually in there. I do a good job sparring, but it's a little different when you're in there and you got the punches coming 100%. So we're getting a step closer, I feel.
Felt that energy.
Yeah, you know, well, once you're in the cage and the fight's going on, I don't really hear the crowd too much. You know, a little bit here and there, but I definitely felt it as they were announcing us and as I walked out, and it was great.
And you talked about how they kept you in the back, so you didn't really hear the crowd at the beginning. But what about the week leading up to it? Did you have a lot of people coming up to you because it was in your backyard? And was that difficult to put in your back mind and concentrate on your fight?
You know, I don't. Yeah, everyone's pretty good about not bugging me too much. I'm not really too. You know, I didn't know how the crowd was gonna be here because I don't really have a huge following like you would think I would for a hometown former title contender. So I mean, I could walk around in the local mall in my neighborhood and I don't really get bugged at all. So
do you think that'll change tonight because of the big victory?
I hope not. I like how it is, but I don't know. It is what it is. Comes with the territory, I guess. So hopefully, if it's better for the market here in Arizona, then I'm all for it.
Were you under the impression that there's going to be at least a brief stoppage when Gates caught you with the low kick?
Yeah, because they stopped the first one, and the second one I felt it. The first one he got me pretty good, and I was like, hold on a second, because it takes a quick second to kick in, and then I thought I was gonna get stopped. I don't really know. It's hard to tell when you're in there, and then he cracked me right after, so it's hard to really remember. I had actually forgot all about that until after I raised his hand. My coach said, "Why you raised his hand for after he sheep shotted you?" So I was like, I forgot about that.
How impressed were you with his takedown defense?
You know, I wasn't really trying to take him down. I was kind of trying to figure out a way to land some elbows and some knees, and I think I got myself stuck trying to. Okay, the knees weren't there. I was trying to think of how to open up for some elbows, and those weren't there. I'm trying to go back, so I wasn't really trying to get him down. But other than that, yeah, I mean, the times that I did actually try to get him down, he did stuff him. But I'm not one of those guys that likes to get you to the ground. But I think I had to make an adjustment in this fight because my right hand was just throwing me off a little bit.
When did you hurt that exactly? What did you do?
To be honest, I heard it sparring, and I heard it sparring last week, and I thought it was good to go, and I don't even know how I heard it. I heard it sometime before the second round because I remember coming out very, very early in the second round at some point, and it was just throbbing, and for some reason I just didn't want to throw. I think I might have thrown an overhand that he blocked, and I think I just hit it wrong or something. So I don't really remember. I'll have to go back and see what happened that first or early in the second round that hurt that.
Well, in the past, you've been a little bit vocal about wanting another crack at John Dodson because of the way the first fight ended. Is that somebody that's still in your sights, or do you have somebody to get?
You know, it's not the fact that he beat me. It's just the fact, the way the fight ended, and then afterward he kind of mentioned some things like I quit or something. And so yeah, hell yeah, bring it on. It's whatever, man. I don't want to call people out because then I feel like I'm jinxing myself, you know. But I'm ready for whoever, you know. Whoever the UFC ever throws in front of me, I'm never gonna say no, and I'm never gonna be afraid to fight anybody. So. But you know, I want to go back and I want to look at this fight, see what I got to tighten up, and I'm definitely I'm trying to fight somebody next that's going to put me closer to a shot to the title. So we have some people in mind. So. Dodson's out for a while, so he's not really on my mind right now, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.